Hey guys, we are back for Season 3 of the Borough Career Mode right here in FIFA 21. My name is Rich, this is RR37 and I am really excited to get this season underway. However, before we can do that, there is always the pre-season, and that is what we're going to be looking at today. It's not going to be the tournament. We're going to get to the tournament. That's going to be a separate video on its own, as it usually is. But it's time to start planning. It's time to put things in place, look over the squad, what we're going to do, what we're not going to do, how we're going to play, what sort of alterations we're going to make, and all of this good stuff. I've mentioned things in previous videos as well, which is going to be now time to put all of that in place. So let's get cracking and let's get this underway. Starting with the tournament that we have selected for this season. It's going to be a bit of a different one for us this season because I'm pretty sure that there's some international stuff going on as well. But it's the Champions Trophy. It's in Mexico. Our group is Atalanta, Rayados and Columbus Crew. And then you got Villarreal, Porto Racing Club and Tigres, not too sure how you say that, but that is definitely the stronger group, Group B. So if we can get out of this group, it is going to be challenging. But we've done quite well in pre-season. Season's gone by, so he's hoping that that continues today. And like I said, of course, you see Pavan there and Akpom there. There is indeed international games going on as well. Now, I mentioned in previous videos that this season we're going to be running the 4-2-3-1 as our main formation, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing, which is why you saw me flicking over to it there. And with that in mind and thinking about the squad, it has prompted me to come into here. I normally do this off camera, but I wanted to show you guys what's going on and what would normally happen in pre-season, either before or after the tournaments, depending which way I feel like going about it. We're just checking here contract lengths, development plans, and of course I did mention about Cook and Wilkie. Am I going to sell them? Am I going to loan them away? And it just makes more sense to loan them away, and we'll see how they come back. Akpom is somebody I'm not too sure what we're going to do with, but he's just been so good, I can't just put him on the list. Unlike Fletcher here, who I just fell out with the way he felt on the ball and the things that he was doing last season, so he's gone on the list, and that prompts me now to come and look for his replacements. And not just that, I did mention in one of the previous episodes that I want somebody else now to be in front of Buta to give us a better balance in the squad. I want someone who's capable of doing what Pavan's doing on the other side. And that is why you saw me briefly there just check out the shortlist, which you'll have noticed has got a lot shorter. I've eliminated the players that I don't want on there. And as for Fletcher's replacement, we've got Reina on there from Real Madrid now, and I believe I left Joelinton on there. Not too sure which way to go with that yet. And I also got rid of Barrow, somebody I was looking at to sit in front of Buta. So I think I've made my mind up and it's going to be Urzi going there. But we'll go back to that in a bit. I needed a bit more time to think about it, and it is now time to look at the objectives. You saw the amount of money just that we've got to spend this season, so we're not short. And all we've got to do this season is what we were trying to do last season, and get Evan and Havard in enough games this season. Brand exposure this season, we've got to get 7 clean sheets in the league, and we've got to sign another crucial player to either midfield or forward. So that's probably going to end up being the forward position, if I'm honest. Which in a way has ruined my plans almost for Silas becoming the first team forward. But it's critical once again, so it has got to be done. Domestic success, they want us to finish mid-table this season, get to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, and within 2 seasons finish in a Europa League spot, which is hopefully going to be fine. And we've got to finish with a profit margin of 157 million, which, depending how the season goes, is actually going to be quite tough. So thankfully that is a very low priority. So that kind of makes my mind up, really. We have definitely got to bring in a new forward now on critical as well. And I've been talking about the identity that we're building here at the moment with a lot of our players through last season's objective being South American. And that's something I just want to continue now. It's kind of a little mini story sort of thing in a way. So we're going to send our youth scouts away with that in mind, and all of them are going to be going to South America. We've had one go to Argentina, one to Uruguay, and of course we're going to send one to Brazil. So that is them all out and gone, ready to go and do the job for the new season. So look forward to seeing what they're going to find for us going forward. So yeah, that's pretty much everything done now in terms of showing you what the board wants. You've seen how much money we've got, like I said. The scouts have gone away. We've looked at briefly the squad. We know how we want to play this season. We know the system that we want to play this season, and that of course being our 4-2-3-1. And it is just now about fine-tuning the actual squad, putting the lineups together. I'm thinking that I might keep the 4-2-2-2 because there were certain sides that was decent against last season, and I'm hoping that, well, I want to keep it there, so if we have to use it, it is there as an option, because if we do need goals in games, it is an effective way of playing. We proved that against Roma last season, I believe it was. But yeah, I was starting to put, as you can see, the lineups together for the tournament now. But it's hindered in a little bit of a way because of the internationals going on as well. So we're going to have to really just put out what we can and use that side going forward. And that's just what we're doing now. We eventually get all that finished and you will see those lineups as we line up against our first opponents, which is Rayados, I think it is, in the next episode in the pre-season tournament. And with all of that stuff done now and out the way, it's gave me enough time obviously to go ahead and have more of a thought about who it is that's going to come in to replace Fletcher. And also we've actually, off that point a minute, got a transfer offer for Fletcher straight away here, and it's come from Chelsea. That's a bit of a odd one. I wouldn't see why. He's just obviously going to be a squad player there, I suppose. He's a bit surprised, but he can't say he's unhappy about the fact that we did transfer list him. And Clark and Wilkie, both, I assume these would have been the same, yeah, agree that it's probably a good point in their career to go out on loan and get some game time and experience. So Chelsea have offered us 18 million dead for Fletcher, and to be honest, if I was sitting here doing that now, I would have accepted that, but I was clearly thinking differently at the time. We know he's going to another Premier League club, so in theory he strengthens them, even if it is from a squad point of view. And I obviously feel like I can squeeze more out of Frank Lampard here than 18 million, so let's see what we go for. We're going for 22 million here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've seen, yeah, he's valued at 16, so we're really putting the squeeze on Chelsea at the moment and Frank Lampard. But he's happy with that offer, so of course for Chelsea money is really not an issue. And that gives us a bit of money now on top if that goes through, which I believe that it will. Chelsea have got the money to offer him whatever it is that he would want in his contract. It's just given us that little bit more to play with now in finding his replacement. So again, it's between Joel Linton now and Reina. I got rid of Niang, Edward, Embolo, Dolberg and players like that. And in the end, I decided to go with which player excites me more, and that is Reina. And also, with his age, I'm hoping that it's somebody that won't mind sitting out of a few games, you know, because Silas has earned the right to be our number 9, our number 1 forward in the club. But of course, remember, I do have to give him a crucial squad role. That is the only thing. So we're going to offer here in the region of 20 to 25. So we've gone with 23 million. And if this goes through straight away, just like this, we have only actually lost out on $1 million because of the sale of Fletcher. Going back, I might have tried 23 with Chelsea, but I can't obviously do that now. And Zidane has obviously liked that offer, and we might have ourselves a younger, just as good replacement for Fletcher. We can train his weak foot to be 5-star. He's already got the high work rates. So yeah, this is a really exciting signing for me. I'm loving picking up these players that I've never used or heard of before and just seeing how good they actually are. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, if this sort of thing excites you. Let me know in the comments about that actually, but I just think it's better than signing the same players that other career mode creators are going to be signing. It's nice to be doing things a little bit differently, and it fits, like I said, with our South American identity that we're growing here as well. We're kind of like doing what Wolves are doing with Portugal, but we're doing it with South America. And yeah, at the moment this seems to be going okay. He's accepted the 5 years. His wage has actually come down loads. £24,000 a month pay cut, or a week, whatever it is that they're on. I'm assuming it's week actually. 24,000 a week he's already come down. So are we actually being cheeky here, trying to get him down some more? We've offered him a bit more of a signing on fee, but asked him to cut the wages, see if he'll go for that. And also we're going to let him have his goal bonus, but he's going to need to get 25 goals for that. So will he go for this? I feel like we've really pushed our luck there, but we've got it done. Fair play. That was some hard negotiating there, but it's came off for us. So we've hopefully now already ticked off, there it is, the crucial player one, and the board are happy about that as well. And it's in a position that I wanted to change about and improve anyway. So there we go. That's one critical part of the objectives already done. The next one, the 7 games with a clean sheet. At the rate that we concede goals going off the last couple of seasons, that could actually be quite tough, even though it is only 7. We'll just have to wait and see. But now we've got major options up front with Reina coming in. I just wonder what I do with Akpom and Joel Pedro now. But why we're signing the players in that we want to get in before another club comes in to potentially snap these players up. What I decided is we've gone and got our forward, no messing about. And now we're going to go and try and get our winger. Again, no messing about. And then the rest of the transfer window for us is just going to be getting the players we want out, whether that be selling them, whether it be loaning them away or whatever. And if any unexpected major offers come in, then obviously we can mess around with the team then. But the two positions that I really wanted to strengthen, we're wasting no time with that. We're going in here with a £32.5 million deal for our winger here, Ozzy. I'm really hoping that he can deliver at the same level that Pavon does. Again, it's someone I've never heard of, so it's not a given that he will. That was a huge sell-on clause that we've turned away there. 20% is massive, especially as hopefully he's going to climb in his overall as well. There's just no way that we want to do that. I'd rather just lay down the cash up front, and we'll see if 35 million can get the job done here. They want a whopping 47.2 million. That is an insane figure to ask for. We're going to try and bring it down just a bit if we can. 44 million here. Can we get that done? Weem saying it's halfway. I mean, it's not really. That is a really inflated price, but they're gonna say yes to it, so we'll pay it. Again, it's not just about it being a squad player. This is an extra weapon he's gonna bring. He has that pace that Pavon has, so this will really help to balance out the squad from left to right. We've still got 106 million to spend, and there's really no other, for me, standout positions that need improving. I will have another look, obviously, before the window closes. But the next episode will definitely be getting the tournament done and out the way. But for now, we're going to try and get him in on an important squad role. We've offered him 5 years. He's actually happy to take that as well, which is great. He doesn't want a release clause, which again is brilliant for us, but it's up to us now to offer the wage, and that's a little bit alarming, I'm not going to lie. For important squad role, I reckon he's going to want somewhere in the region of maybe 40, 50, but we're going to try and get away with 30k here and $250,000. He could legitimately storm out here. I hope he doesn't, because I really do want to bring this guy in. Yeah, he wants 50. I thought it would be around that kind of figure, 45, 50. And I'm happy to pay that for him, because we are now adding abilities to the squad, like I said, not just the players. He's not budging off the 52. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. And we have now improved the positions that we wanted to improve. I'm happy with the business that we've done. I hope that you guys are too. If there's anyone you want to see bought in, like I say, we've got over 100 million to spend at the moment. Leave suggestions in the comments box about what you think we need to be doing with the side as it is. For me, I'm happy with what we have at the moment now. Already Urzi is going to be away on international duty as well. Pavon is too, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys know the squad by now, you know what we're trying to do here as well. And yeah, if there's any suggestions anywhere you think we need to strengthen, then of course I'm more than willing to listen. The last time someone did suggest something, it was bringing in Patrick Roberts, and as you can see, he is still in the squad and played a big part at the end of last season. So yeah, I will read the comments, I will listen to them. Maybe we can't accommodate them all if it's something that I don't really agree with, but definitely leave the suggestions. It's nice to have your guys' input in this as well. I know it's a bit harder than the other guys that do this, because I have to, with the way that my life is, record them in big batches. But eventually you will see if it's a good suggestion. You will see your suggestion come forward and actually happen. But for now, I think that is going to do it for this one. We've done our transfer business. We've set up the squad for the tournament that's coming up. You saw our financial situation. You saw the objectives that the board want us to hit this season. For me, my objective this season is to see where we actually are, whether the big six are going to improve on what they produced last season. So first and foremost, it is again going to be getting to that 40-point mark, and we'll see where the season takes us from there. I'm excited about it with the players that we've got in. I hope you guys are going to be sticking around to watch it. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. So once again, thank you for your time. It means a great deal to me. I will see you all soon for the next one, which again is just going to be this tournament out the way. And yeah, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to leave those comments and suggestions as well, guys. Bye bye.